ia ka maroti I ke ala nui Nau e aku ka maroti I ke kuahiwi Ka laiva ia ka maroti I ke ala nui Nau e aku ka maroti I ke kuahiwi Ka maroti maka ao ao E leu ka holo ana maka maroti Maeva ka maroti maka ao ao E leu ka holo ana maka maroti Honk, honk, honk Model T sings Honk, honk, honk Model T rings Honk, honk, honk Model T sings Honk, honk, honk Model T rings Model T ke ka ale ale a E o e ka Model T a maulo a aku E o e ka Model T ke ka ale ale a E o e ka Model T a maulo a aku Honk, honk, honk Model T sings Honk, honk, honk Model T rings Honk, honk, honk Model T sings Honk, honk, honk Model T rings Honk, honk, honk Model T rings Model T rings. Well, how's it? And welcome to the live stream. It looks like it's working. If it sounds good, throw some W's in the chat or something. Check in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Just cruising today, just seeing how the stuff works. I got some scenes loaded up and wanted to test how the real-time audio plugins work on the microphone because I had to get the sync dialed in and aligned with the video because it's two different sources and nothing is ever super easy. So just checking to see if it works because I have a gig coming up next month, kind of a long haul gig, and I need to practice some stuff. And I was thinking to make practice more interesting, maybe I could stream it and let you folks in kind of on the process of practice and talk about some of the things that I do and think about when working towards a goal like that. So just want to refresh some songs and share a little bit about that. And I was thinking that if we get some people kind of on the bandwagon and we get a good group going on here, maybe we could look at transcribing a song and see how that goes. And yeah, try some different things out. But I have right here, this is my song list. And it's time I made another one because this one is pretty toasted. I don't know everything on here. There's a lot of like good intention stuff that I have on here, but for the most part, this is kind of what I play when I go to play solo. This is a solo gig, so I play with my band Kingside quite a bit, and so all those songs are fresh, and we have a band practice and all that kinds of stuff. But for solo stuff, I'm not super well rehearsed because I haven't been pursuing that. I've been putting efforts into Kingside and also playing with Kioki Kahumoku, Larry Miller, Stan Mele Mai with Sweet Kanilehua. It's the name of the band, but that's steel guitar, so not even ukulele. But a lot of the stuff on here is a little bit rusty, so I thought I would run through some of that. Maybe I'll play a couple more songs, see if we get any more people on the stream train, and we'll go from there. Please say hello in the chat, and if you have any thoughts or requests or anything like that, questions, let me know. And yeah, just gonna cruise here for a bit, half hour, 45 minutes, whatever ends up being inspiring. Okay, so a lot of the songs on here are Hawaiian songs. A lot of the songs that I play solo are Hawaiian songs. And the trick with Hawaiian music is not so much playing it on the ukulele, because that is what I'm comfortable with, but singing it and remembering the words is a lot of times where I tend to be brushing up when I am practicing. So this is a song called Hana Chant, and it's one of those Hawaiian songs that's kind of inside out, and the puana verse, the final verse of the song, kind of rehashes the first verse. So it's like remembering which lines are which. It can be kind of confusing, but let's give it a try. This is Hana Chant. Kaua I ka la'i hana ke aloha e mai e pili mai e Kai ane kilohia ka uiki e Pulu pe I ka noe mili me ka ehukai Kaua I ka la'i hana ke aloha e mai e pili mai e Kai ane kilohia ka uiki e Pulu pe I ka noe mili me ka ehukai A'ala I ka loke mapunui ana e Ka lei wehi wale honi ke kino e E nanea I ka malu o ka hili e Ho o hali aloha I ke au ka hiko e A'ala I ka loke mapunui ana e Ka lei wehi wale honi ke kino e E nanea I ka malu o ka hili e Ho o hali aloha I ke au ka hiko e I ka la'i hana ke aloha e Ka'i ane kilohia ka uiki e Pulu pe I ka noe mili me ka ehukai Puana ia ku'upo I na ole e Kaua I ka la'i hana ke aloha e Ka'i ane kilohia ka uiki e meka e ukai. Pulupe ika noe mili meka e ukai. All right. All seems to be well. I'll go back and check this and listen to the audio, but yeah, I guess it's working. Let's see. Don't think I'm clipping anything. Yeah, but if you folks have any questions, throw them up in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I don't think we've cracked the algorithm yet because it's still pretty small numbers, but that's okay. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Just cruising, practicing some songs for an upcoming gig and demoing the stuff. See, look, watch. I can be exciting here. We can go, hey, if you want to support Live Ukulele, the best way to do that is to go to liveukulele.com/store and check out any one of these awesome ebooks and video courses. Plug the store, and then we had on the way in, and then the webcam. Hey, I can run OBS now. Just gotta give me some time to figure it out. Yeah, but here is another tune. Maybe we'll take it to English now. How about Hana Moon? Hana Moon. This is a great song that Uncle George, I mean, it's a classic. Everybody plays this, but I think of Uncle George when I think of this song because we kind of learned this and played it a lot in the Institute of Hawaiian Music. And yeah, fun song that I super love to play. It's a great Hapa song. When you see Hana lay by moonlight, you will be in heaven by the sea. Every breeze, every wave will whisper your name. You are mine, don't ever go away. Hana moon is lighting, beloved kawaii. Hana moon, aloha no wauia oe. When you see Hana lay by moonlight, you will be in heaven by the sea. Every breeze, every wave will whisper your name. You are mine, don't ever go away. Hana moon is lighting, beloved kawaii hanale hanale moon aloha no vauia oe aloha no vauia oe aloha no vauia oe. Hanale moon. How's it, Nancy? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, and of course, for this gig, this is a background music gig. Most of the music that I play solo, I don't try and like be a show anymore solo. I just play background music for the most part, or not necessarily background, but like music that's not needing to be front and center stage. I'm not trying to rock out or anything. That was, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I used to do that kind of stuff. But I've kind of settled into like just mellow Hawaiian music, let the ukulele sing and do its thing, and not push it so much. So this is like, yeah, for lack of a better term, background music. And so a lot of these songs will be stretched with more solos and more stuff going on. And the gig is going to be with my buddy Alan's going to play some bass for me. So we'll have some back and forth going on, and we can stretch the songs, and especially that song, or songs along those lines that I know from Uncle George. I know because, Uncle George can stretch a song. If it's a background music gig, boy, that's a 10-minute song. That's not just a short verse chorus song anymore. That is a 10-minute song, plus the stories and everything. But yeah, anyways, Hanale Moon, I believe Bob Nelson wrote that tune. And yeah, where are we going to go next? Thanks for tuning in. If you're just joining, this is just a demo run, kind of a stream, just hanging out, playing some songs that I need to refresh. I'm doing this because, like, for me at this point, with a gig coming up, playing the songs is all I need to do. I just need to refresh and convince myself, yes, these songs, you just need to go through them. And so I could really just squeeze by and do this at the gig, but because it's, it's a big deal gig for, as far as what I'm up to, it's kind of corporate sort of a thing. I want to make sure that I'm not doing that at the gig, and we'll do it here instead, still in front of people, because that's just how musicians are. You gotta share, gotta show it off, and present the music and experience the music with other people. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. And yeah, check in the chat from wherever you're from. Looks like Nancy is from planet Earth. That is a killer avatar. But let's see. It's really I can, because I speak English a lot better than I speak Hawaiian, it's easier to fake your way and make your way through an English song if you forget the words. But with the Hawaiian stuff, it's less easy to fake. So I really try and lean on those and make sure that I've got it. So let's try Kana'io Puni. A great song that celebrates Hawaii kind of through at least the first verse talks about the chiefs who kind of represent Hawaii in metaphor and in poem. E Hawaii nui kua uli e nā honoa o Pi'ilani o ahu o ka kuhi hewa kaua'i o mano kalanipo kaua'i o mano kalanipo. Hawaii. E Hawaii nui kua uli. E nā honoa o Pi'ilani. O ahu o ka kuhi hewa. Kaua I o mano kalani po. Kaua I o mano kalani po. E nā I wale no ko. E ku'upono a ole pau. I ke kumupono o Hawaii. E mau ke au ka ina I ka pono. E mau ke au ka ina I ka pono. I ho'okahi kahi ka mana'o. I think it's mana'o. I ho'okahi kahi puwai. Yep. I ho'okahi kahi ke aloha. E mau ke au ka ina I ka pono. E mau ke au ka ina I ka pono. E nā I wale no ko. I ku'upono a ole pau. I ke kumupono o Hawaii. E mau ke au ka ina I ka pono. E mau ke au ka ina I ka pono. We can do a flower song skip. No problem. That's like half of Hawaiian songs is flower songs. Kana'i o puni. And then a flower song for skip. I've been teaching this to my students over at the elementary school, and I put together a little kind of a slideshow that shows the flower and says what Hawaiian Island the flower represents, because in Hawaii there is, for all the main Hawaiian islands, there is a flower, or in the case of Ni'ihau they have the pupu shell, but it's like the iconic flower that is used in lei from that island, or you know, kind of just metaphorically like lehua for Big Island. Not necessarily that you would make a lei out of lehua, at least not anymore, but it's just that color and that imagery of the flower that is kind of unique and chosen by the island, is kind of like a pride thing to represent who the islands are. And so this is a song called Kalei, very super simple song, part of why I took it to the children over there to teach them this. But it's also interesting because you got to keep track of like what flower represents what island, and it's a great way to learn that. And normally it's sung with lehua flower representing Hawaii Island, and the roselani, the lokelani representing Maui, and then ilima for Oahu, and mokihana for Kauai, and then haina. But what I did, because they love to think about everything, it's like, where's the rest of the islands? Why aren't they in there? So I found the flowers that represent the other islands that are a lot more obscure for the most part, and so we've been going through and learning those and singing them as the verse. And depending on how things work out, we might, for May Day, the hula instructor might teach them this song, so some of the class can play, some of the class can dance, and I think it'd be really fun to do all of the main islands, just so they can kind of feel complete. Like we covered everybody for the most part, except for the folks out, on scientific expeditions out on Curie and all the other atolls way, way, way out. But this is Kalei. Kalei Kalehuae for Hawaii Island. Kalehui hui hui hui. We'll do the short version. Kaleie kalokelani from Maui. Kalehui hui hui hui. Kaleie kailimae. Kaleie hui 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 hui. For Oahu, Ilima, sorry. Zoning out. Kaleie mokihana. Mokihana for Kauai. Kaleie hui 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 hui. Haina mai kapuanae. Kaleie hui 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 hui. Haina mai kapuanae. Kaleie hui 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 hui. Kaleie hui 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 hui. Kaleie hui 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 hui. Kaleie, visiting the main islands. We have Lehua for Hawaii Island, Roselani for Maui, Ilima for Oahu, and Mokihana for Maui. There will be a quiz later, just like the kids. They're super sweet though. I had to get on their case a little bit on Monday, because they you get to the A7 part. Kaleie hui hui hui. And it has the slip slide ha'i sound with the falsetto voice, which I do badly just because that's how I have to hit it in that key, and it's easy enough with this song that I feel like I can. That's like my dabble in trying to get the ha'i figured out. But for the kids, they hear that as like time to be obnoxious, so they kind of go nuts with it. It's like no, like you have high voices. You can probably just like sing it normal, just like make it beautiful. And then they sounded so much better instead of trying to like be goofy about it. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We got Skip and Nancy in the chat. Thanks for the updates. Spring is finally here. I guess, yeah, late March. Starting to lift the winter off. Crazy. It's been so hot here. It's been like please rain. We need rain so bad. Please rain. But yeah. Okay, here's a showy one called Holova'apa, written by Auntie Lena Machado. A fun song that I learned this from Herbota Jr. on the Ukulele Journey album, where he played an instrumental version, and then later on, I actually got Kamehameha Press made a book of Auntie Lena Machado's songs, and Holova'apa was in there. I was like, oh, there's actually words to this song. Like, that makes sense. So I sat down and I learned the words, and now we're going to see if I remember the words. But Holova'apa, this is a song about going on a canoe ride for all of the sailors out there. Kauai ka holova'apa, lawe male kalimai ka hoi. hope pa ke kulana mea ole na ali kaluli mali Ka ua I ka holova apa Lave mali e kalima I ka hoi I mua e hope pa ke kulana Mea ole na ali kaluli mali Ko mai oia ka mau I ka hoi Ko manu iwi ka pi I mua Ko mine kuli o holo nui Pai ana hai ka hana ana ale Ko mai oia ka mau I ka hoi Ko manu iwi ka pi I mua Ko mine kuli o holo nui Ko pai ana hai ka hana ana ale Okay Hoa e ka ihui ka makani No viki, no veke, ka uveke Ka hana I ala o ka moku Port hard, mai oi I ka hoi Ho mai oia ka mau I ka hoi Ko manu I ka pi I mua Ko mine kuli o holo nui Ko pai ana hai ka hana ana ale I got the verses backwards Hoa e, that's the one Hoa e ka ihui ka makani No viki, no veke, ka o veke Ka hana I ala o ka moku Port hard, mai oi I ka hoi Haina ia mai ka puana Lave mali e kalima I ka hoi I mua e hope pa ke kulana Mea ole na ali kaluli mali Haina ia mai ka puana Lave mali e kalima I ka hoi Oh no, I ka hoi Oh, it's gone. This is why we practice. Haina ia mai ka puana Lave mali e kalima I ka hoi I mua ai hope ka ke kulana Mea ole na ali kaluli mahali One more time for good luck. Haina ia mai ka puana Lave mali e kalima I ka hoi I mua ai hope pa ke kulana Mea ole na ali kaluli mahali Yeah, that one is a tongue twister and if you get off it's really hard to get back on track. Tricky. Okay, cool. Well, just because I want to see it and make sure that it works, I'm going to flip over to one last scene here. And we're not going to do anything with it, but I just want to see if it works, see if I'm on the right track. This is Guitar Pro. And if we were to try and like transcribe a song, like I was thinking at some point I want to have a crack at transcribing the Sister's Got a Gun solo because that was requested and I think it's a really cool solo and it's something we could do. So I'm going to play it now. Hopefully it's not too loud. And I should probably have headphones on because that's slapping back. But we could listen back and forth and, rewind and work our way through transcribing how it would come out on a piece of paper. And so this would be the look for that. And I'm looking forward to working through that. That'd be kind of a cool thing to stream. So maybe I'll put together something that, like an official date and an announcement and see if we can drum up some interest and get a few more people on here. But thanks everybody for tuning in. I think I'm gonna call it there. Plenty more songs to practice. I told Alan maybe we'll work on some stuff together and he can come over and we can be on stream together. But thanks for hanging out. And yeah, catch you next time. Stay tuned. If you want to be in touch, please sign up for my newsletter. Subscribe to the channel so you see when we go live next time. Yeah. Thanks, Nancy and Skip, for being here and everybody else. And we'll see you down the road. Hui ho. Aloha no.